Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode with Flying Flancho. Today, we're going to be doing something a little different. It's going to be more of a modern type of style building, not what you see over here. Gotcha. Anyways, this is what we're going to be doing. It's kind of a different outtake on what we usually do, but I think it'll be kind of unique. It's got a lot of shapes and grooves. It's kind of futury looking, but apparently this is like a lot of California Hill type homes. This was my first attempt at it right here with the little car. I think the car honestly came out better than the house, but for the house it's really small on the inside. Like this is literally your downstairs. And then you come up here and you have the upstairs sorta, but this is kind of a mock home. So I'm not really too worried about it. Oh, I guess I can't fly out of there. Anyways, so this is just a mock home, but to give us kind of a concept for the design we want to kind of do. And then this was more of a real version of the home. So this is something that you could see like actually living in a survival type of setting or whatever city builder type deal that you're doing. So right now we got the little car in the front here. You could probably put a little garage on the side or something. But anyways, you would walk in and you got yourself a nice cool big open spaced area. You got a couch, some storage, whatever, a little fireplace. You could jazz it up a little bit more than I did, but I just did enough to make it give you an idea. Make a little glass door that comes on out onto your nice mowed lawn, and you can go back inside, go up the stairs to go to a bedroom and a balcony with a bit of a kind of like a French arch type of look, whatever it's called, embalmed ceilings. And there you go. So very cool, small little tiny home, but I think this type of design works really well. So, alright, I'm gonna get some blocks together. We'll end up kind of meeting back here, make a little plot of land. Let's get started, alright guys? Alright, we are back, and we have our choice of colorful blocks here that we're gonna be using, and we're gonna kind of build this one of these type of styled homes. So this is a sort of tutorial, sort of not, just a more of like an idea influencer is a better way to put it. So if the tutorial in the title seems a little misleading, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'll even do that as like the name, but we'll kind of see, because it is a little bit of a tutorial. You can follow it. Anyways, so pretty much for these homes, they usually end up having big, high, archy windows, as you can see like over there. So what we can do is we'll just do like a nice 2x2, 2x2, and we'll go up 5. Just like that. So this gives us our nice big arch here. And then a lot of times they will actually usually have these big outslits here where you end up coming around. Just like that. And you don't even have to fill that part up. You just go over, just like so. So it creates a wall of depth there now to the building. Then once we do that, we're going to make our entrance here. So we're going to have another big window here. And we're going to have another big window here. And then we'll do a small one, like for a doorway here. Just like that. And then so we're going to kind of repeat the same process on the other side here. 2, 2. And then we need to probably go in 1, so we'll have 3. So that makes up the back. Alrighty, so that gives us enough floor plan for a big enough home for sure. Just for one person, for a nice 1 bed, 1 bath type of deal here, you know. So anyways, we'll bring these arches over, just kind of connect them to make some lines, see what we're doing. Next, we're going to come up. So with these type of style buildings, it's difficult to find where your center point is. So like you could start here and then here, and that would be your center point, yet your middle line here. So you can either have a midline or you can just kind of have it like that, which I think honestly if we're going to have any sort of center point, it should be like that, which that's going to be changed into log probably later on. So anyways, now that we have our midpoint though, we're going to go up nice and tall here. And we're going to have nice tall windows. There we go. This should be 3. Yep. So big, big, big 3x3 window. There we go. Bring this around, bring this around. This one's going to go up 2. Stays there. That goes up. And we're leaving that side open for like a patio porch thing. And you gotta remember, that's not your center point. This is your center point. So there you go. So we're kind of bringing it around a bit. This can kind of outlay like so, but we're actually going to make that into a different color, you see. So this is where the blue terracotta comes in. So this is our accent wall, is what it produces. So it kind of breaks up the build a little bit, okay? So we come around, bring that out, just like so. And that's how you get these like weird, obtuse looking angle buildings. You know, you get these odd looking shapes. And that's kind of the idea with a modern build, actually, is to be unique, as they say. So there you go. Alright, so now that we have a really good shape going, now we're going to end up just kind of filling out what we need to end up doing here. So we'll put that there, and we'll kind of do it like this. We'll put in the ceiling, of course, so throw that in. Then you're gonna trim everything up. So this white helps kind of signify that smooth, less slanted building idea that a lot of modern architecture has. Very sleek in design is the idea we're going for. And then to break up the build a little bit, what we're gonna do also is put this pillar here. So we're going to have a pillar right here. This will signify like a fireplace is kind of the idea of what we're doing here. There we go. There you go. Breaks up the build. Let me kind of get it turned to daytime here. Alrighty. Next what we're going to do is bring this around. Actually, that would look even better with stairs if we wanted to. You could do it with stairs, you could do it with this. I'm just going to do it like this, though. Okay. Next, what we're going to end up doing here is going to have a bit of a design layout there. So, have it just like that to create a porch / patio. We're going to redo the floor with this nice, different kind of colored oak. I think this is like acacia oak. And it doesn't have to be in any perfect pattern like how it is on the floor. That kind of makes it actually a really cool design. So there we go. And then we're going to fill up all of this here with glass. And before we do that though, we're actually going to put up this pillar here, break up it a little more. Okay. The rest all becomes glass. Like I said, this is not really a tutorial, more just how to kind of do it than anything else, so yeah. Alright. This is going to become a doorway, and another thing too is a lot of with these doorways is you can have them kind of protrude out a little bit, so it looks like it's opening up, you know. There, we'll just kind of fill that in. And this is a patio here, so we'll leave that there just like that, and actually we're going to bring out stairs. So thought I'd like the stairs. I'm kind of not liking it. We're just going to put a dark oak fence for it. There we go. That looks better. Same with this. There we go. That looks way better. Okay. Except we are going to do that, because that looks awkward. So now you have this nice, different looking outlay here. Now to work on the bottom floor. So the bottom floor, I'm going to dig up all this here, kind of come back to you once we finish it up, okay? Okay, we are back. And right now, I've kind of done a little bit. So what I've done is I've added a bit more trim. I extended it out to about here, brought it back in one, came around and just highlighted all of this extra stuff in trim here. So before it was this color, now it's green, the interior wall. I also broke that back one and filled that in with white, and then filled this in with green to make it a two story or a two window. Okay. And then also added pretty much the bit of green in here, and then the interior as well just has the standard interior for my modern home type of design. So nothing's really changed despite that though. Structure otherwise of the building is completely the same, so that's always good. Now, isn't this a big old home floor plan? Just kidding. But it is a good size compared to my mock home, so that's definitely a plus. But this is kind of the idea of it, and then you just have a nicely freshly mowed lawn, which is just the green terracotta, lime green and green terracotta, and then smooth stone just to, or you can use stone bricks, but it looks a little weird if you have it next up against that. So another big thing with a lot of like LA homes is of course the greenery and shrubs and stuff coming off, and you can just kind of drape your home in that little bit there. You can just throw it around. Nothing too much to it. You know, it's not, you don't have to just absolutely, as you would say, soak the home, but you could just, you know, put it down, call it good, like just little bits at a time. Nothing too crazy, so. And you don't want to go over the top with it. You don't want to make it look like this house is overgrown and weeds. That would look really bad. So, yep. So just kind of something like that. It kind of puts a bit of a flair to it, I guess. Kind of a, you gotta have a bit of a nature in your builds, otherwise it's gonna look a little too cold. Because the structure of this building's pretty cold. But, anyways, I don't really know what else to say for it, except this is kind of for any modern design. You can go bigger or smaller with it, you know, and then also put like, look up new like kind of hipster ideas where you could do a like greenery thing on top. This was in a big city, like a green little garden that they have like on skyscrapers, things like that. But the atmosphere that this creates is a very open, like just nice, crisp environment is kind of the idea. And it'd be really cool if this was, say, even in a mountain. You could do like a mountain home and have a big, beautiful patio and high arches, stuff like that. So really easy to do. Hope this video kind of helped inspire you a little bit. If not, then I'm sorry, but if so, please drop a like and subscribe. Of course, everything usually helps, like always. But these, yeah, this is kind of just how you do it. So, like, subscribe. See you in the next one. This is Flying Flancho signing out. Bye.